Hey guys, QuinntonTV here and welcome to a brand new video where today we are back with episode 65 of Minecraft Xbox, and as you can see, once again the world's looking a little bit spooky. Now, I've even dressed for the occasion. If I just quickly show you my hand, you can see that this is not my normal skin, and if I go in third person, you can see I've come as an extremely spooky looking Mr. Scarecrow kind of guy, but we're going to be keeping this on for the remainder of the Halloween season, I believe, and it should be pretty damn interesting. We're going to have to wait and see what happens there. But anyway, guys, let's go and pick a dog. I don't know why I've come out here, to be honest with you. But, yeah, let's go pick a dog, go down to the doghouse, and then I will get into the meat and potatoes of today's video. And I'm already fucking yawning, literally. Like, I'm recording this at not even 8 o'clock at night. Like, why am I yawning already? But let's see what the doghouse looks like in this spooky texture pack. This, like, little moose guy is looking pretty damn spooky. And I believe you are, Sprout, right? Yeah, or are you Fergal? I can't actually tell. Jared, Corey's in his bed. You are Jack. I'm just trying to figure out who my own fucking dogs here are there, because obviously Jack doesn't like to be in his own bed for some reason. Now, are you Fergal or are you Fergal? Which one's lighter? Because one of them's Lucky's got Sprout's just got a green collar, and that looks a bit darker to me than that. I think you are Sprout, and I think we'll take Sprout with us today, because Sprout has not been with us in a video yet, so it makes sense that he would come along with us today. I think this is Sprout, yeah. And now that we get him in better light, we can actually see what he looks like, and I think this canyon looks absolutely fucking sick in the Minecraft Halloween texture pack. So yeah, I'm very happy we built this and got it all done in time for Halloween. But let's go and get into the meat and potatoes of what I wanted to do today. So first of all, we've got to head over to this little area right here. You can just wait there, Sprout, and we're going to grab all the spruce wood we have. We may need to gather more. I don't think so. In fact, you know what? Let's make a quick trip to the dirt room and drop off this dirt we've got, or maybe like leave a little bit just in case we need to pile up. And what we're going to be doing in this episode is we're going to be finally looking at finishing the haunted pub, which I started last Halloween and never got around to finishing because I didn't make any more Minecraft Xbox episodes. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in this episode, and hopefully we can start a new project fairly soon, because obviously this is kind of like a last year thing, and we don't want to be doing this absolutely forever. And we also need to grab some cobblestone, which we have plenty of in here, and we have a lot of dirt as well, so it's a good job. We didn't need, in fact, let's put our armor back on, because we don't look quite right, because we haven't got, you know, like a consistent set, but hey ho, it does the job. It does the job. So let's pile up, just like so. Now that grass grew extremely quickly, and I think what I'm going to do is just do another layer of the spruce planks, like so, just so we get a little bit of height in this thing. And then once we've done this, once we've completed it, I should say, we can then start building like the upper layer, which I'm going to just do cobblestone. So that should be pretty interesting. I don't think we can kind of like gloss over that one, I think. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, we can probably get away with that. And then we just build across like this. I did not mean to put one there. And hopefully we have enough spruce wood, because obviously I am going to do like a second floor, which is going to have like rooms in it and stuff, like a sort of like a traditional inn. And yeah, we need to also come up with a name for the pub. Obviously I want something like spooky sounding, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know, something like I have come up with names in the past for it, and then I've just instantly forgotten them. Oh my god. Right, yeah, that's great, Quinton. Already yawning. That's what we like to see. Like, yawning proper as well. None of this pussy shit. But, yeah, so that's, like, this room done. And then we go like so. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. And then we're going to have like a beer garden out the back, which is obviously, if you guys live in the UK, it's a staple for the summer months. So we're going to have a beer garden, and I don't think I'm going to do, I don't know where I'm going to put the stairs, you know. That could be an interesting thing to think about next. And I think I'm going to make them out of stone bricks. That's kind of like, that's very stair-like, isn't it? And then we could have like the bar under the stairs, maybe? I don't know. We'd have to figure out a certain way of doing it, though. Right now we switch to cobblestone, and we just go around and replace every one of these odd blocks we've got knocking about. I don't know, because would we be able to fit the bar under the stairs? Is that like a thing we could reasonably do? I think we might be able to get away with it. I'm not too sure. We'd have to make like a big staircase, though. Which is fine, because it's like a grand old... Oh, Jesus Christ, this is getting ridiculous, but it is like a grand old pub, so it would make sense that we have like a big staircase. We could have it like over here, like have maybe like a few blocks, like this 6 blocks in the corner here. We'll obviously put this in like so. But this 6 blocks here is going to be like maybe the first layer of the stairs before it goes up, and then obviously the bar is going to be along here, and we do need to dig out some windows at some point in this, but that can wait. Yeah, I do like what we've got so far, and then I think we could make these windows, you know, one bigger, see how that looks. I think it might be a bit too big, if you know what I mean. So we'll leave it at that for now, but we can obviously change that as it goes along. And then this is going to be the entrance to the beer guy. I hate to fucking stop yawning. It's actually taking the mick at this point, but yeah. Let's grab our trusty dirt. Let's grab, that can all go, yeah, that, like so. We'll move that out of there for now, and we'll just pile up. And then we got to do basically one ring around the whole thing of stone. So we'll start here, and then this is going to be like the boundary, I guess you could say, for the upper floors, because then we can do a floor that's like different to the how would you put it, like a floor that's different to the I don't even know how you describe it, the like ceiling underneath. Jesus Christ, that was quite an easy word to remember there, Quinton, and somehow you've cocked it up. I have no idea, and I'm totally ashamed that I managed to forget that. But yeah, so we're gonna have, I don't even know what we could do the ceiling out of. What, like, there is like the whole log approach that might work, like having the beams. That could look cool, I guess. We'd obviously have to, you know, play around with it and see how it looks, but alright, we're out of fucking cobblestone. Right, we've got some more, that's not a biggie. And I believe we have some more as well back at the house, so that's, you know, push comes to shove, okay. Push comes to shove, we can just run and get some. It's not a big deal. And then we'll just do bang, 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 bang. Right, and then obviously we just have to do it across here as well. And then, yeah, we'll have to figure out what we want to do with the windows at the back, because it is quite a good view. Like, you've got all the hills and everything, and then out to sea. I think it's quite a good view, so it's probably worth keeping, but we'll have to wait and see how that all plays out. Now, what do we want to, like, build the stairs out of? That is a very good question. I'm obviously saying stone bricks, but I don't know. We could build them out of, what's a very I think stone bricks is probably the way forward, just because it's quite a spooky looking material. It's quite ominous, like, you know, with the stronghold design and stuff like that, and it is going night, I am aware of that, so we should probably go and sleep at some point. And I'm hearing skelebobs already, which is not a good sign, but let's head back to the house and let's go to bed. But yeah, I think we should go with a stone bricks approach, to be honest with you. It makes a lot of sense. It's just, the question is, do we have enough stuff to actually mandate making it out of stone bricks? Like, do we have, if, say for example, I put this 24 cobblestone here into the furnace, there's nothing going in there, so we can just chuck that in, and then it's 4, isn't it? I believe it's in this category. Bricks, no, I want stone bricks. There we go, stone bricks. So it's 4 smooth stone, and I don't know how much smooth stone we've got going. Okay, we got quite a bit. And then let's see, that makes 4. So okay, yeah, we got a good bit out of it already. That should do us. In fact, we might not even need the stuff. We'll give it 1 more. And then obviously we can leave some smelting. We'll leave it smelting just in case we do need it. But we might not need it, you know. We might be alright. So let's head inside. Obviously head up to one of the guest rooms. And let's go to bed. And I just love that painting. Fucking hell. That just looks so cool. It's like a whole... I can't remember what the painting's called. But I'll put a picture of it up on screen. And it reminds me of that, but like obviously a Minecraft mob version, obviously with the Halloween theme. So we got like Slenderman, Frankenstein, some kind of ghost thing. Steve is a vampire. Oh my god. Right, Steve is a vampire, and whatever that is, really, I couldn't quite tell you what that is, to be honest with you. Oh my god, there's a creeper right outside. We might have to just bash him. I can hear you. Right. Do you reckon we can run for it? I think we can. Go, 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 go. And there's a spider having a bit of a dance party. We can take him out. Yeah, die. There we go. That's what we like to see. But where's that creeper gone? What the fuck? Oh, he's in the house. I was about to say, we had a phantom creeper on our hands. There we go. I don't know how he took such damage before, but unless it's 2 shits, yes, 2 shots from a bow to take him out, but I don't think it is. And I'm liking the look of it so far, but I think I'm going to go 1 out for the next floor. I think that might be a good approach, and let's take this guy out before he can cause us any problems. Yeah, you can die, mate. Thank you very much. And yeah... I'm just trying to think, you know, if we're building it out like this, obviously we're going to have to put the glass in it at some point, but let's have a look at what we do with the stone stairs. We'll make some stairs real quick. Where are you? Cobblestone. There we go, stone bricks. And then I think we'll have it like raised, maybe? Should we see how 2 looks? Obviously, I'm going to do something, maybe like put a bookcase down this side, just to make it look a bit nicer and a bit more, you know, spooky. But we'll have to wait and see what we do about that. And I'm liking this texture of the stone bricks. It looks quite cool. And then, I don't know if we're going to have enough resources necessary to make books. So what I'm going to do is just go over it in... wood for now, and obviously we need to make a 3x3 space here, and then we can go like so, and then the bookshelf can kind of like follow under here, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But yeah, I'm not sure how much of this I want exposed either. Like, this could be like the entrance to the bar here, but this whole like staircase is going to go over the bar, so yeah, I think that makes like quite a cool little feature of this place. But for now, the purpose of building the stairs also doubles up for me, because that allows me to get to this spot where I can continue making the roof and stuff like that. And I think we're going to leave it there for now, until we can figure out what we want the ceiling to be made out of. I'm just trying to think of like the pubs in my local area, that what they have as like the ceilings and stuff, and then we're gonna have it go around like this, I think. Yeah, and then it's gonna go. Some of this is gonna be books. I don't even know, man. And then obviously it's going to go out one more. Let's just go quickly make some more stone brick stairs. That's what we want. Right. Just make a couple more. I don't think we're going to need that many. I think we literally only need 3, so that's not too bad. But yeah, then this is going to be your landing area. So I think I'm going to make this out of a different kind of wood. I could have it like dark oak, maybe? Let's run and get some dark oak and see what it looks like. Obviously, I need to start bringing this stuff, like thinking ahead, bringing it over. But if not, we can use oak, or I wish we had that like white wood that they have on PC now. What is it, like withering wood or something like that? Wailing wood. Wailing woods? Oh shit. But I'm so retarded, Jesus Christ. I literally, as soon as someone says something like that, just gotta have, like, you know, resist the autism. But right, let's have a look. Birch, oak. We'll take oak and we'll take some dark oak. Ooh, we're getting the spooky noises. It's really getting spooky here at the Quinton. The Quinpire? That's what I like to call it. But I really love the boat. Even in this texture pack, I think it looks really good. So let's go have a nosy in here. I have obviously done the inside now. It looks a lot better than this because I believe this is blue carpet. Yeah, blue carpet. And then we've got like a desk here with a crafting table. And this is like your captain's quarters. And then there is room down here, which takes you below deck. So if we ever need to come and sleep and we don't want to go in the house, we can go in the ship. So that should be quite interesting. And I've noticed we've not been to a time lapse yet this episode. So in like comparison to the last few episodes, that must be like a new record for us. Like literally, I think for the last, what, like 4 or 5 episodes, we've had a time lapse nearly every episode. So yeah, that's not particularly great. But let's have a look. Should we try it with dark oak first? And then we could potentially make the floor out of dark oak. Ooh, I actually like the sound of that, not gonna lie. And then this, I don't know. Should we make it go out one? Like, because if it goes out one, like, say for example, by that, I mean, just like this, for like the next floor, so it gives that sort of like Tudor look to it, which I think is quite, you know, quite useful for us. That's kind of like the vibe I'm going for, if you haven't guessed, with the like the sort of stuff we're going to be, well, in the sort of like fashion we've been building the pub. Like, I kind of want that whole like Tudor aesthetic, but yeah, I'm not sure, because if it goes out one here, it'd have to go out one all along, and it's going to have, obviously, the, you know what, it doesn't really matter at this moment in time. We can figure that out. Actually, what happens if, say for example, I just move these, where's our stone bricks? Yep, that's what we want. And then if we go like so, and then build it up one more layer, because then we could have this block here as the ceiling block with the beams underneath, and then this could be the floor of the room above. I think that's kind of the idea I'm thinking of right here. I think it's quite a decent idea. We'd obviously have to, you know, play about with it, see what happens, but if we go like that, then surely we have enough space then to build whatever we want. And let's get rid of that, and let's do bang, 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 bang. I'm going to stop saying bang eventually. Bang, bang, and bang. Because then we can coat this layer in, obviously, dark oak. And actually, I think we've got some dark oak saplings, so we should probably go and get them planted at some point. But then if this is going like that, and then we choose to go out by one, we can then just make it, like, proper easy. Like, we don't have to worry about there being, like, a ring of cobblestone around the floor on the second floor. Which, I think that's the plan. I think that is the meta for this, I think. But yeah, how many minutes into the video are we? About 20, which is pretty decent. We can probably get a little bit more done. If I don't know, if we just line it like this, because this is going to be your sort of like corridor, and then all the rooms are going to be on the other side. So if we just kind of like coat it like this, just kind of like build the corridor, I think. Can I place it from down here? Just about. It is a little bit annoying just like jumping, and especially when you do shit like that. But we need to desperately, I think, plant some dark oak trees, because I don't know. If we're going to build the corridor like this, then we're going to need plenty of dark oak. So we've got a little bit more, I think. No, we've only got the one stack, so we're going to have to, as soon as we've done this, we're going to have to go back, which is not great. And I feel like we've made some decent progress this episode. Not quite as much as I'd wanted, but hey ho, it is only the first episode, and I've got plenty of other stuff planned. I'm probably going to do a little bit of work in this outside of the video, maybe just get the whole place cleaned up a little bit. And we've got another piece of dark oak, so let's go slap that on. And then we'll go plant some trees and get on with that. And obviously, as I said, do a little bit more work outside of an episode, not too much, but just enough to, you know, like make it so in the next episode we can get the place finished. Obviously, we don't have to worry too much about furniture and all that. We can rely on that at any point, because then if we're making a pub, it can also be an inn at the same time. So that is what's not to love, really. You know, that's kind of what the goal we wanted. We have one more stack and 46 of that, but we'll leave that alone for now. We'll put this back in a sorted stone. And then, have we got nature? Flora and nature, there we go. What are you? Oak sapling, birch sapling, jungle tree, spruce sapling, dark oak. So I think we've got one whole tree of this. I don't exactly know where I'm going to grow it, but we could just like grow it over here. Yeah, I think over near this pond, because then that obviously gives us access to this area a lot easier. But I'm going to probably just, you know, play around with it, play around with some designs, and see what comes of it. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today's video here. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. Make sure you turn on post notifications so you never miss a single video. Or alternatively, you can join the Discord server as a link down below. But anyway, this has been QuinntonTV, and I'll see you all in the next one.